I want to talk to you today about something powerful, something life-changing. I want to remind you, you are blessed. Right where you are, in the middle of your situation, in the highs and the lows, God's favor is already on your life. You may not see it yet, but trust me, you are walking in blessings. Recognizing your blessings. Sometimes we focus so much on what we don't have that we forget what we do have. We see obstacles, setbacks, and disappointments, but what we don't realize is that even in those moments, we are blessed. The fact that you're breathing today, the fact that you have another opportunity to grow, to learn, to become better, that is a blessing. You may not have everything you want right now, but you have everything you need to take the next step forward. Power of gratitude. First, I have Sarah Stanton. Most of the keys to unlocking more blessings in your life is gratitude. When you wake up in the morning, don't start the day thinking about everything that's wrong. Start thanking God for what's right. Thank Him for the health you have, the people in your life, the doors He has already opened. Because when you live with a grateful heart, you position yourself for greater things. Overcoming challenges with faith. I know sometimes life gets tough. You may be facing a situation right now where you feel stuck, like you're not making progress. But let me tell you, God has not forgotten you. That delay is not a denial. That struggle is not your final story. Every challenge you go through is shaping you, growing you, preparing you for something bigger than you can imagine. What you're going through is not a curse. It's a setup for your next blessing. Speaking life into your future. The words you speak matter. Instead of saying, I'll never get out of this situation, say, I am blessed, I am favored, I am moving forward. Instead of saying, I don't have enough, say, God is my provider and I have more than enough. You see, when you declare blessings over your life, you start attracting those blessings into your life. Walking in purpose. God didn't bless you just so you could keep it all to yourself. He blesses us so we can be a blessing to others. Maybe He's given you wisdom, talent, influence, or resources, not just for you, but to uplift someone else. When you walk in your purpose and share your blessings, they multiply. The more you give, the more He pours back into your life. Trusting God's timing. Maybe you've been waiting for a breakthrough. You've been praying, believing, standing in faith, and it hasn't happened yet. But hear me today. Just because you don't see anything happening doesn't mean God isn't working. He's aligning the right people, the right opportunities, the right moments. His timing is always perfect. And when the time is right, nothing can stop the blessing that's coming your way. Conclusion. So I encourage you today, walk like you are blessed, talk like you are blessed, live like you are blessed, because you are, no matter where you are, no matter what you're going through, God's favor is on your life. Keep believing, keep speaking life, keep trusting His plan. Your best days are still ahead. Stay encouraged, stay blessed. Sometimes we get so caught up in what we lack that we forget to see what we already have. We look at others and think, they have it better than me, or if only I had what they had, I'd be happier. But the truth is, you are already blessed. Right where you are in this moment, there are things in your life that others are praying for. The problem isn't that you aren't blessed, it's that you may not be recognizing your blessings. Think about this. You woke up this morning, that's a blessing. You have the ability to learn, grow, and change. That's a blessing. You have people in your life who care about you. That's a blessing. Even the challenges you face can be blessings in disguise, preparing you for something greater. But too often, we look at what's missing instead of appreciating what's already there. It's easy to take things for granted when they become part of our daily routine. The fact that you can walk, talk, see, and hear, those are blessings. The fact that you have opportunities to improve yourself, to work toward your dreams, to make a difference in the lives of others, those are blessings. But if we don't acknowledge them, we can start living as if we are lacking instead of realizing we are already full. There are people in this world who would trade places with you in an instant. Someone is praying for the job you have. Someone is wishing they had the health you have. Someone is hoping for the opportunities that are right in front of you. The moment you start recognizing your blessings, your entire perspective changes. Instead of feeling like you're missing out, you start seeing how much you've already been given. Instead of living with frustration, you start living with gratitude. The problem many people face is that they tie their blessings to material things. They think, I'll be blessed when I get that new house, that new car, that promotion. But blessings aren't just about material success. Some of the greatest blessings are peace of mind, love, friendships, wisdom, and opportunities for growth. You can have all the money in the world and still feel empty. But when you recognize the blessings you already have, you carry a sense of fulfillment no matter where you are in life. Maybe you're going through a tough season right now. Maybe things aren't working out the way you planned. But even in those moments, you are still blessed. The struggles you face are not there to break you, but to build you. The setbacks you experience are setting you up for something greater. If you shift your focus from what's missing to what's present, you'll realize that even in the middle of uncertainty, God's favor is still on your life. When you start recognizing your blessings, you begin to live with a different energy. You walk with confidence, you speak with faith, and you carry a heart of gratitude. And when you do that, more blessings will follow. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces in your life. It has the ability to shift your mindset, transform your circumstances, and open doors that you never imagined. When you start to truly appreciate what you have, you invite more blessings into your life. The problem is, too often we focus on what's wrong, what's missing, or what we wish was different. But if you want to see an increase in favor, in opportunities, in joy, you have to start with gratitude. Gratitude isn't just saying thank you when something good happens. It's a mindset, a way of living. It's choosing to wake up every morning and say, God, I may not have everything I want, but I thank you for what I do have. I thank you for another day, for the strength to face challenges, for the people you've placed in my life. When you live with that kind of appreciation, you set yourself up for greater things. The truth is, what you focus on grows. If you focus on what's missing, you'll always feel like you don't have enough. If you focus on your problems, they will seem bigger than they really are. But when you focus on your blessings, even in difficult seasons, you start to see how much you already have. That shift in perspective changes everything. Instead of feeling frustrated, you begin to feel hopeful. Instead of feeling like you're always struggling, you realize that you're growing. Gratitude doesn't just change your situation, it changes how you see your situation. There are times when life doesn't go the way we planned. Maybe you didn't get the promotion you wanted, or the relationship you were hoping for didn't work out. It's easy in those moments to be discouraged, to complain, or to feel like life is unfair. But gratitude reminds you that just because things didn't go your way doesn't mean you're not blessed. It means God has something better ahead. The delay, the detour, the disappointment, it's all part of a bigger plan. The delay, when you trust that, you can be grateful even when things don't make sense. Some of the most successful and joyful people are not the ones who have the most, but the ones who appreciate what they already have. They're not constantly chasing after the next thing. They're enjoying where they are. They recognize that every day is a gift, every opportunity is a blessing, and every challenge is a lesson in disguise. That's the kind of mindset that attracts more blessings. If you want to see increase in your life, start giving thanks right now. Thank God for where you are, even if it's not where you want to be. Thank Him for what He's already done, even if you're still waiting for your breakthrough. Gratitude is the key that unlocks more favor, more joy, and more blessings. When you choose to live with a thankful heart, you'll find that you already have more than you ever realized. Life is full of challenges, but every obstacle you face is an opportunity for growth. Too often, when difficulties arise, we start to question why things are happening to us. We wonder if we've been forgotten, if we're being punished, or if we'll ever get past the struggle. But the truth is, challenges are not there to defeat you, they are there to strengthen you. Every hardship, every setback, every moment of uncertainty is a stepping stone towards something greater. Think about the most successful people in history. They didn't reach their highest potential without facing adversity. Every great achievement is built on a foundation of perseverance. The difference between those who succeed and those who stay stuck is not the absence of challenges, but the way they respond to them. When you face difficulties with faith instead of fear, you unlock the power to rise above them. It's easy to have faith when everything is going well. when the doors are opening, when life is comfortable, it's natural to feel grateful and confident. But true faith is tested in the moments of struggle. When things don't go as planned, when delays come, when the answer you're hoping for doesn't arrive right away, those are the moments that shape you. You may not see it right now, but what you're going through is preparing you for what's coming. The challenges you face are strengthening your character, building your endurance, and deepening your wisdom. Sometimes, what feels like a setback is really a setup for something greater. Maybe you lost a job, but that loss is making way for a better opportunity. Maybe a relationship ended, but that chapter needed to close so a new one could begin. Maybe you're struggling financially, but this season is teaching you valuable lessons about trust and resourcefulness. If you can shift your perspective and see your struggles as preparation rather than punishment, you'll realize that nothing is wasted. Difficult moments can either break you or build you. It all depends on your mindset. You can allow your challenges to make you bitter, or you can use them to make you better. When you keep your faith strong, you begin to see obstacles as opportunities in disguise. You start to recognize that even in the middle of the storm, you are still blessed. The key is not to give up, not to let temporary setbacks make you lose sight of the bigger picture. No challenge lasts forever. What you're facing today will not be your story forever. If you keep moving forward, keep trusting, keep believing, you'll come out on the other side stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the blessings ahead. Every trial is temporary, but the strength and faith you gain from overcoming it will last a lifetime. Stay encouraged, because what's ahead of you is far greater than what's behind. The words you speak have power. They shape your reality, influence your mindset, and determine the direction of your life. Too often, people speak defeat over their own future without even realizing it. They say things like, "I'll never get ahead. I'm not smart enough. Things never work out for me." And then they wonder why they stay stuck in the same place. What you declare over your life has the power to bring blessings or create obstacles. If you want to see positive change, you have to start speaking life into your future. Many people are waiting for their situation to improve before they start thinking and speaking positively. They believe that once they get the promotion, once they find the right relationship, once they feel healthier, then they can start believing in better things. But that's not how it works. Your words have to shift before your circumstances do. You have to declare success before you see success, speak healing before you feel healed, and claim victory even while you're still in the battle. The words you say are like seeds. When you plant seeds of faith, hope, and expectation, you are preparing the ground for blessings to grow. If you constantly speak negativity, doubt, and fear, you are planting weeds that will choke out the good things in your life. That's why it's so important to guard what you say about yourself, your future, and your circumstances. Instead of saying, "I'm always struggling," say, "I am capable and I am moving forward." Instead of saying, "Nothing good ever happens to me," say, "I am blessed and good things are coming my way." It may not feel true in the moment, but when you keep speaking life, eventually you will start to see it manifest. There are so many stories of people who turned their lives around just by changing the way they spoke. Athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders often talk about how they visualized and spoke their success into existence before it ever became a reality. They didn't wait until they won the race or signed the big deal. They started declaring victory long before they saw any evidence of it. When you align your words with faith, you set the stage for transformation. This doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending problems don't exist. It means choosing to focus on possibilities instead of limitations. It means looking at challenges as opportunities and setbacks as setups for something greater. It means declaring, "I am strong even when you feel weak," and saying, "I am blessed even when you're facing difficulties." When you speak life into your future, you shift your mindset, build your confidence, and attract the very things you desire. No matter what your past looks like, no matter what struggles you've faced, you have the power to rewrite your story. It starts with your words. If you want to see new blessings, start declaring them today. Speak life, believe in greater things, and watch how your future begins to align with the words you declare. Every person has a purpose, a unique calling that is meant to make a difference, not only in their own life, but also in the lives of others. The blessings you have, your talents, your wisdom, your experiences, your resources, are not meant to be kept to yourself. They are given to you so that you can bless others. Too often, people think that their blessings are only for their own benefit. But true fulfillment comes when you use what you have to lift others up. When you understand that your blessings are connected to a greater purpose, your perspective shifts. You no longer see your job as just a paycheck. You see it as an opportunity to serve, to encourage, to be a light to those around you. You no longer see your talents as just hobbies or skills. You see them as tools to impact the world. Whether you realize it or not, someone needs what you have to offer. Your kindness, your wisdom, your creativity, your leadership, all of it has the power to change lives. Many people spend their lives searching for purpose, wondering what they are meant to do. But purpose isn't always about some grand, world-changing mission. It often starts with simple things. Helping a friend, encouraging a coworker, being a source of support to someone who's struggling. When you start looking for ways to be a blessing, you'll find that you are already walking in your purpose. The more you give, the more your blessings multiply. Some people hesitate to step into their purpose because they feel like they're not qualified or that they don't have enough to offer. They think, I'm not talented enough, I don't have enough money, or I don't have the right connections. But God doesn't ask you to have everything figured out. He just asks you to use what you already have. When you take what's in your hands and use it to serve others, doors begin to open. Opportunities begin to find you. Favor begins to follow you. One of the most powerful truths about purpose is that it's not about competition, it's about contribution. You don't have to compare yourself to others or try to outdo anyone else. Your calling is unique to you. No one else has your exact experiences, your exact way of thinking, your exact gifts. When you embrace your own path and focus on using what you've been given, you start walking in a flow of blessings that cannot be stopped. Living in purpose doesn't mean life will always be easy. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments when you wonder if you're making a difference. But when you stay faithful to the calling on your life, when you continue to give and serve with a heart of gratitude, the rewards will come. You will find joy, fulfillment, and a sense of meaning that no amount of money or success can replace. Your blessings were never meant to stay with you. They were meant to flow through you. And the more you give, the more you will receive. One of the most difficult things in life is waiting. Waiting for a dream to come to pass. Waiting for a breakthrough. Waiting for prayers to be answered. When things don't happen on our timeline, it's easy to get discouraged and start wondering if they ever will. But just because you don't see anything happening doesn't mean that God isn't working behind the scenes. His timing is always perfect, even when it doesn't align with our expectations. There are moments when it feels like nothing is moving forward. You're putting in the effort, staying faithful, doing everything you know to do, but the results aren't showing up. That's when doubt tries to creep in, whispering that maybe it's not meant to be, that maybe you're wasting your time. But what you have to understand is that delays are not denials. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It simply means that God is preparing the right opportunity, the right people, and the right circumstances for you. A delay can actually be a blessing in disguise. Sometimes we think we're ready for something, but if we received it too soon, we wouldn't be able to handle it. God knows what we need, and He knows when we need it. If you got that promotion before you developed the right leadership skills, it could cause unnecessary stress. If you entered that relationship before healing from past wounds, it could lead to heartache. The waiting season is not a wasted season. It's a time of preparation. It's a time when you are growing, developing, and becoming the person who will be able to sustain the blessing when it arrives. Think about a farmer planting seeds. When the seeds go into the ground, there is no visible sign of growth at first. Days and weeks may pass, and it looks like nothing is happening. But underneath the soil, roots are forming, strengthening, getting ready to support the plant when it finally breaks through the surface. The same is true in life. Just because you don't see anything yet doesn't mean that your blessing isn't on its way. The foundation is being laid, and at the right time, everything will come together. The key is to trust the process. Instead of getting frustrated with the waiting, use that time to prepare. Keep working on yourself. Keep developing your skills. Keep strengthening your faith. Stay consistent, stay hopeful, and stay expectant. When you trust in God's timing, you don't have to live in frustration or fear. You can live in peace, knowing that what is meant for you will never pass you by. When the time is right, nothing can stop the blessing that's coming your way. No delay, no obstacle, no setback can stand in the way of what God has prepared for you. Stay patient, stay faithful, and when the doors finally open, you'll understand why the wait was necessary. Everything will fall into place exactly as it was meant to, and you will realize that His timing was perfect all along. You are already blessed more than you realize. The key is to recognize it, to live with gratitude, and to trust that every challenge, every delay, and every opportunity is working together for your good. When you shift your mindset to focus on what you have instead of what you lack, when you speak life over your future, and when you use your blessings to bless others, you step into a flow of favor that cannot be stopped. Life may not always go as planned, but that doesn't mean you are forgotten. Every struggle is preparing you, every waiting season is refining you, and every blessing is leading you towards something greater. If you stay faithful, keep believing, and continue to walk in gratitude, you will see doors open that you never imagined. What is meant for you will come in the right time, in the right way, and when it does, you'll look back and see that everything, even the delays and the difficulties, was part of God's perfect plan. So walk with confidence, knowing that you are blessed. Speak with faith, knowing that your words have power. Live with purpose, knowing that your blessings are meant to be shared. And most importantly, trust that the best is yet to come. Stay expectant, stay grateful, and watch how your life begins to overflow with blessings beyond anything you could ask or imagine.